Who are we going up against? Cleveland. Let's go. We're home. We're 11-4. So we're doing good.
Ben Simmons, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today.
We're rising all right.
See what he can do. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Baltimore.
Rising up that average.
Stephen Kwan.
These are like, I love this orange right here. It's like Halloween orange.
This one in the air, center field. Simmons settles underneath it.
What uniforms were they using when they lost like all those games that one season? Baltimore Orioles. And who's really afraid of an Oriole? Nobody.
Hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms.
Their rivals are the Washington Nationals. How?
Very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Oh yeah, Baltimore, Washington, DMV. Okay, I get it. Never mind.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now two
Stripers. Okay, the Braves.
Over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy.
I am looking for their records.
Good bat speed.
back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. And now Bo Naylor. That's out to
Say it ain't so, Bo.
Simmons.
There we go, history.
This is it. And there's one down.
Let me see. That's not the history I was looking for.
2 out, space is empty.
The center fielder, Ben Simmons.
I'm looking for. Oh wait.
Outside.
Looking for record history. Ba, 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 ba.
2 outs.
Oh, that's another home run.
The 1-1. Now one missed.
He's hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
There we go. This is Baltimore seasons.
2 down, nobody on. That one not close, and it's 3-2.
Oh, it was just 2 years ago where they lost 101 games.
If I want to start that load,
That's the most in a long time.
On the ground, right side, Bazzana tosses to first.
They lost 101 games in 2023.
This time around for the O's, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
No, they won 101 games. Never mind. I'm looking at the bruh, I'm looking at the wrong side. Those are the wins I'm looking at.
Well, we go.
Oh my gosh.
Simmons.
They lost 115 games in 2018. Whew.
To the right side.
Come on.
Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Lopez. Cowser.
Luis Ariz.
2018 they lost 115 games.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
he went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a low.
All right, pitching, defense, let's go.
Loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Hit in the air out to center field. 2 down. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat.
Oh, they got somebody on third.
In the air to left.
He's going to score.
Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. A
Great.
big run scores on the sac fly. And in the ninth, they take the lead.
That's why I'm waiting, Jeff.
Don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs.
So far, it's been good. I mean, we've only seen each other once, which was about 2 weekends ago now. But I'm going to go see here this weekend.
Simmons stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Oh, my gosh.
And that one,
Well, Chris, you know what? Never mind. No, never mind.
looking to get the tying run on base. Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the...
No, don't swing at that.
He's gone off speed.
That's what I meant, Chris. I was just being nice about it.
One-run game, bottom 9.
Let's go. That's a double, baby. This is such a small park.
Safe at second with nobody out. And
What's Ayo?
tying run.
Well, that's how you
I'm not gonna comment on anything that to what you just said, Chris.
There are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the tying run.
Oh, we can steal on him.
Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Runner takes off. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. That's back there.
Oh, it's out the wall. Ah!
Runner around.
I'm running. Tie game. Let's go.
Tied at 2.
Such great concentration.
I knew exactly what I was doing the entire time. I had everything under control. Trust me.
And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Hey, twerk, twerk, twerk.
Simmons did a good job in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel.
There we go. Got on base with a double. We got a steal and a run. Can we win more games than we did last year with Kansas City? That could be a thing.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So
Don't worry about it, Xander. Just
Simmons.
leave it alone.
Oh. Get a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. And ball 1.
The Royals are also 11-5. Look at that. White Sox 3-14. Oh my gosh.
Here's a 1-1. To third, Ramirez. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Colton.
Yeah, I know, Jeff. That's it. Literally, the moment I said why are they rivals, then I said, oh yeah, DMV. Give me my money.
You can put it on the board. Yes.
Rick and Morty, 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 Rick, 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 yo. Ricky Morty, walked in the club, it's just me and my shorty. Gripping on my 2 young, gripping on my 40. Shooting with that 3, yeah, you know I'm very sporty. Balling like a sport, dunking on the court. Got this badass bitch, yeah, she going to New York. Dropping off the top on a brand new Porsche. Brand new Porsche, yeah, the roof got the wood.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Center fielder, number 10, Ben.
Give me my money. All right, now we're getting back into the groove of things. All right. I hope this entire season I'm not the entire offense, because that would suck. But it's feeling good to be. Oh, he's not even close. He's not even close to being safe. He was like three. He was, wow. Wasn't even close. It don't matter, we won.
Simmons was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one.
Jeff, we're taking things slow. We're taking things slow. Look at that. Look, things just turning around now. All I had to do is just put the sliders back on normal.
So runner at second, 2 down.
You guys are trying to like make me not have anybody with what you're trying to tell me.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center.
You want me to grow old and lonely.
The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Orioles due up in the first, no score.
Right?
Stepping up for the Guardians.
I know they did.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And then I'll do all of that, and then I come back and tell you guys, yeah, she stopped talking to me. And then you guys are going to be like, oh, let me guess. You turned into a lesbian. After all the advice that you guys gave me, that's what you're going to come back and say.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Ben Simmons.
That average was looking ugly.
Lugo back to work. And
Everything is going to be all right.
in his last game.
3-15. Oh, the White Sox. Whew. All right, here comes my pitch. Stanley, where are you? I hit a home run.
This one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
It was a no-doubter.
One of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I love the approach.
Listen,
Right there with that pitch. Not trying to do
I would never say no to a Blumpkin.
and that's exactly what
Oh, you didn't think I know what that meant, huh?
good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
He's trying for third. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Last man on me. With the things you guys are telling me to do, she might just do that.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Go to third. Safe. And they go.
He just said okay.
90 feet away.
All right.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So next to hit for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo.
We've been streaming for 2 hours? It does not feel like it. All the raging I've been doing.
And that is strike 2.
We on fire now, baby.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next pitch is outside.
Run, Ben, run. He doesn't love you. Oh, what a nasty swing.
Fans and
Watching more strikeouts.
so one hit is all they get. This is J.J. Bleday.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches,
And by the way, Chris, we're #1 in Gold Glove voting.
And that one
Just so you know.
center field.
And I have not touched my fielding attributes at all. With Zinger also, I have not touch my fielding attributes. We are number 1
And we are
in Gold Glove voting.
2 out spaces.
I repeat, we are number 1
Simmons in his second season.
in our rightful place,
3 years old. And he's
where we
won
should have been last
in
year.
the American League. Outside low, and that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
You can put it on the board. Yes.
Rick and Morty, 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 Rick, 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 yo. Ricky Morty, walked in the club, it's just me and my shorty. Gripping on my 2 young, gripping on my 40. Shooting with that 3, yeah, you know I'm very sporty. Balling like a sport, dunking on the court. Got this badass bitch, yeah, she going to New York. Dropping off the top on a brand new Porsche, yeah, the roof got divorced. Ricky Morty, Ricky Morty.
Decent one. But now go look at the Griffey clip. You got a lot of work to do. I have to watch it whenever I'm done streaming.
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man.
Listen, my power isn't even there yet. Give me time.
Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that
Best and lurk now and behave.
And into the box.
What, you want a cookie? Wow, I hit a home run. You guys are not, y'all. You guys are rough.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that.
Are you not entertained?
Talk about squaring it up. He didn't.
Are you not entertained?
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Grounder.
What kind of cookies do you like?
Over to second for 1. Back to first. And
I'm more of a sugar cookie, oatmeal cookie, snickerdoodle. I hate chocolate. I hate macadamia. I hate peanut butter. All those type of like cookies like that, I don't like.
Really good job all the way around.
Oh, that's a dub. Oh my God, things are turning around, ain't it? Ooh, I'm stretching. I'm stretching.
And that's his 3rd hit. He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Got him. And now 1 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using.
You're already old.
Just couldn't sit down long enough on that one.
And now here is
I am old.
Mayo. And now 1 and 2. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase up and throwing. Simmons stands at 3rd with 1 gone to the inning.
Double mittens? Because I'm double-breasted. You got to stay double-breasted.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
O'Neill.
Ball to strike. Just missed. And a pitch. O'Neill started out.
You know what's you know what I find crazy? The only mod I have in here is not even a member. Woo! Nice.
And they add to the lead.
You love to see it.
Already playing with the
Nobody striking out. Yeah.
Base is empty with 2 away. Bo Bichette.
6-0. We had trouble with Cleveland last year.
Down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's
Not this year.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take this one in a blowout. Simmons really stood out in this win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling.
Bruh, ain't no way. I just seen a video of Giannis blocking Beasley's 3-point shot, and he starts doing this shimmy. It's the funniest thing. You guys you guys have to go watch that video. Go find it. Giannis is so funny in the most disrespectful way. 3-game winning streak. This is a great. We've only lost 2 games this month. Oh my gosh, we're good. We have to go to Boston though. Now that I'm not trapped, I don't have to. Oh wow. What a surprise. Hey, first, this is going to be an important series early in the season. Look at the Royals, though. They don't need me. Apparently, I was probably holding them back. And we have a Cy Young. Oh, look at that. Look at Grayson. All right. He went 7-13 last year. This is what you call the Ben Simmons effect. And reliever of the year. No ERA and 9 saves. Oh my. I got about 60 tokens in spring training. Hey, Hank Aaron though. That's what we like right there. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. Byron Buxton on Boston. Wow. Signed a 2-year deal. 2-year deal. Sometimes I just can't talk. When is our next off? It's a while. All right, so since we're doing good with that now, let's start focusing on the perks again. So I'm done with this. Let me see. Swing timing or I like swing timing. So that's that. It's going to get there, trust me. You run it on base. Then we don't have enough for this one. Oreos. You know what? See, I'm weird with chocolate. The only type of chocolate cookie I can eat is an Oreo. But anything else, like a chocolate chip cookie, like no. Actually, I have 5, so I can just put it on something else. Let's come. We already did that one. I'm looking for all the exit velocity boosts right now. Have a 1 anywhere? Nope. Hey, we can upgrade bunting. Never. Never touching that disgusting attribute. All right. Jackie Robinson Day. All right. It's going to be an important series.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First and
So the last time the Orioles won the World Series was in 1983.
He made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Woo! Ass Clapper 3000 on Jackie Robinson Day.
He's safe on the board first. It's one.
I'm a member and been a member, and I'm not a mob, but Chris isn't a member. Yeah, I just noticed that, Jeff. I'm trying to figure out what's up with that too. Chris, want to explain yourself?
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Buddy, I want to hit a home run over the Green Monster.
Fly ball out to center field.
That's what I want to do, mommy.
Brings it in, and that is that.
I still have to drive Uber tonight too.
One left for the Red
Let me
Sox.
see how busy it is right now. Not that busy at all. On a Friday night, that's kind of
Two outs,
kind of
bases empty.
sad.
Then, Simmons.
All right, average is at 290, Jeff.
There's a lot of
Can I get my Kiki? Or William? Anybody?
Is fouled off.
Sugar cookie, please. I like my cookies how I like my women. Give me a sugar cookie. Nice and flat.
Side with a breaking ball.
That's not a good answer. That's something you tell your kids, and you don't have any. Hold on, I gotta let one out. All right.
That one in.
Ooh.
2-2.
At least we're playing at night. I can see.
Out to center.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did they fix the backstop? And wait. They fixed the backstop for the Red Sox.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
They put the tarp.
Over at first with one away.
Was that the tarp was not there the last time we played them when we were Kansas City
Simmons hauls it in for the out.
because it was just the fans. The tarp was not there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Have you rescued any sugar babies lately?
Went deep in his most.
No, man, but man, the college girls, oh my God.
That one ripped. Raging back towards the wall.
Was off the wall.
And it hits the fence. Round second, digging for third. He's got himself
So they
in trouble.
updated. Let me see. General. Let me see. Go to the show. Diamond Dynasty franchise.
Really put a nice swing on it, and anytime you can get one to drop in out there,
Miscellaneous.
stung it pretty good because it seems like center fielders these days,
Yankees.
these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Crowd will now take a seat. General. Bug fixes.
Runner at third, 2 gone.
Alright, what about the March 31st update? Nothing. Yeah, because I just noticed that. I'm like, good thing we're in the daytime. Then I look back, I'm like, wait, the tarp is there. Like a week ago, those were stands. Those were people.
That one to first. Casas
What a clutch update.
to the bag.
That is a top tier update right there.
And the Orioles lead one, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's Alex Bregman.
Now back, second baseman.
One out, and a runner at second. Here
That just makes everything better.
lineup. And with
Especially if we're going to be playing in this division against them.
deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Simmons makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
We got him. Gold glove.
Tag out.
Gold glove. We got him.
Double play. They limit the damage here.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ben Simmons.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Ass clapper again.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and
But it was in real life. Had maybe so.
without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he
Yeah, I feel like the game version is like done so poorly.
Absolutely smoked.
Like there's no way they actually. There's no way as a batter it actually looks like that in real life, and you can't see it coming in. It has to be like, just like the lighting in the game when it comes to like the sun,
well, with that kind of a
and the
lead,
shading and all that stuff. There's no way it looks like that in real life.
you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And now the DH, Kobe Mayo. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Kicks and fires. Caught him looking for the K. One left for the Orioles, and they're on top 7-1. And into the box for Baltimore, Ben Simmons.
How you spell hypocrite? Somebody.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here.
You did a search for like on YouTube or Google or what? And like what players complaining? Real life players or players on the game?
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one lifted in the air center field. One down.
Yeah, I've been complaining like for years.
Now batting, right fielder Colton Cowser.
Simmons had a great showing in the win. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Three for five, triple and two singles.
Two on, one out. Simmons will hit next. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level.
On lift, I just checked. I was thinking about. Yeah, it's dead right now on Uber. Like, man, the airport is busy, but the airport is like way across the city, like leaving out of Gainesville. I have to drive for like 15 minutes to get there, and by the time I get there, you know, the surge is going to be over.
Opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
1.5 sugar cookie. That's crazy. That's like a half a Taylor Swift.
Pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out.
That is fair. The right fielder Colton Cowser.
One down. Here now the Red Sox DH. Cedar Rafaela. One out, base is empty.
I do like cookies, just not chocolate. And peanut butter and macadamia. It's just, I don't like nuts in my cookies. I like sunflower seeds I can eat religiously all day long. I can eat an entire bag of sunflower seeds in one day. Salted or ranch.
And next for the Red Sox, Trevor Story.
For a while I had got on like the ranch binge, but now I'm back on the salted.
Now batting, left fielder.
First and second, 2 outs. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
Well, since Uber's going to be slow tonight, looks like we're going to be streaming for a long time.
That's hard hit on the line. Simmons makes the catch.
Bro, this game is crazy.
No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Red Sox 1 and
The center fielder, number 10, Ben Simmons.
first offering, and it just misses.
Hold on, I gotta let one loose again. There we go. Ah.
Buxton moves under it, and that is that. And the Orioles lead 1. They're down 1-0. Two outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really.
Ooh, big butts. Ooh, slurp them up too. Slurpy derp.
The throw to third, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 left. And his hot hitting continues.
Slurpy derp.
in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton. And
Devers' fat ass just hits everything.
Nobody out, runner at first.
Devers, his body type reminds me of Kyle Lowry. That man has a big caboose.
looking to do damage.
I feel like when he hits home runs, he just all that velocity and swing power comes from his caboose.
Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is
Has to.
exactly what a pitcher wants.
And the pitch. And delivers outside. With the tying run,
Fat ass booty.
we're the top half of the sixth. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense.
I never want to work overnight again.
Turn on a fastball.
That one is out.
Clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff.
Rick and Morty, 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 Rick, 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 yo. Ricky Morty, walked in the club, it's just me and my shorty. Gripping on my 2, yeah, I'm gripping on my 40. Shooting with that 3, yeah, you know I'm very sporty. Balling like a sport, dunking on the court. Got this badass bitch, yeah, she going to New York. Dropping off the top on a brand new.
You got a big caboose? What size underwear do you wear?
Simmons digs in now. He's already homered here in this one.
I got a home run off a up and in fastball. I seen that mother sucker coming in from a mile away. I used to hit those up and in fastballs, and like I would say like MLB The Show like 14 and 15. I used to hit those home runs all the time. Stanley, you missed about 3 home runs, my guy. 3. That's my 3rd one since you've been gone. I think it does. Bruh, so slow.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield. But
So you're not going to tell me what underwear size you are?
Bottom 9, and now Rafael Devers.
Devers, 3 for 3. I'm telling you, it's the caboose. Man, that's a fat ass booty. Why'd you put all this oomph into this hit?
Run game, bottom 9. And Devers hits that one. No
There
trouble.
you go.
here.
Get your
Puts it away for
thick
the
ass out of here.
And a quick out number 1.
man, that's so frustrating. You hit
Here's Byron Buxton.
Hey, there we go. Look at this. It looks flat, but don't get fooled. Don't get fooled. How can I? Man. Oh, 2K? My belly ring has nothing to do with his caboose.
And this should be it.
Game time.
And he's got it.
We're on a mean winning streak right now.
Streak to 5 in a row. Simmons really stood out in this win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every
Yeah, we've come back. Come back strong. But we were batting a 160 something. We're batting a 314 now.
One down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, they definitely made that update because that tarp was not there. It was definitely fans right there.
And there's a foul.
I love it.
Caballero.
I stopped playing 2K back in October. Whenever
Ground ball to the right side.
they added skill-based matchmaking this year, and the game was never, it stopped being fun.
And the 0-2.
Like, no, I don't mind going up against like tough people, but I work 8 hours a day. I don't want to come home and sweat for the next 3-4 hours, so I'm not going to. I told my friends, I'm like, I'm done. I'm not doing it no more. I felt like I felt like I was being punished for being too good.
Next
It's like, oh, you have a red plate everybody else on your team has a red plate, your win percentage is good. All right, you sit right there in the locker room for 20 minutes until we find some more sweats to go up against. Just so you guys can play the exact same way for all 4 quarters. Sometimes we would win, and those wins didn't even feel like we were winning. It felt like we were just like, oh, okay, we made it out. Woo! Next game. Oh, okay, man, we made it out. You know? And that's why I stopped playing Call of Duty. I mean, Call of Duty implemented skill-based matchmaking in Modern Warfare 19. I played for like a month. Me and my friend played for like a month. And then we were like, yep, okay, we're done. Because every game was sweaty. Every game was the same.
One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's
yeah, that kind of like saturates the area when everybody's doing that.
Center field, Simmons in position, drops into the glove, and there's one away. Here comes the throw.
Batting 6, the center fielder.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Abrams now at the plate. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Simmons under it, nabs it, and that's the third out. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. Runner at first with no outs here.
Then Simmons.
And we're doing pretty good against lefties.
Fastball is outside.
Nope. Spoke too soon.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And that misses. Ball 2.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now the lefty. Good job to fight that one off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That to right. Abreu hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 9.
Man at first, one away.
Let me check Uber again.
And a foul ball. Simmons matched a home.
Nope, still the airport.
Foul ball there.
Yeah, well, Zinger's the one with the big caboose, apparently. But he won't tell me his underwear size.
Out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Oh, too early.
And it goes just
My eyes got big. I was too early.
the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Inside. And the count is even 2-2.
Have you guys heard about Sean Kingston and his mom got arrested for like, what did he get arrested for?
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's
Let me see. You're way too beautiful, girl. That's why it'll never work. You had me suicidal. I shouldn't say that on Facebook. What was their sentence?
Bottom 6. Now batting Jaron Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Damn, he was fat back then.
Hammer, base hit.
Oh, it's set for July 11th. They're set to be in prison for 20 years. Man.
And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. Now batting Tristan Casas.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Oh my gosh. My old manager
Simmons under it.
from my old bank, my old job, just found my Snapchat and watched one of my stories.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting
Oh, so,
double play, but man,
Chris,
right there.
I remember what I was gonna talk to you about now. Chris, are you here? I want to get your opinion on this.
Center fielder Ben Simmons. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ooh, average hovering over 300. This lefty is kicking my ass. Well, these lefties. So, all right. So we have a policy
29 years
for non-customers. So if a non-customer comes to our bank and cashes a check that's drawn up for us, what we have to do to keep from our customers being, dealing with fraud or like trying to cut down on fraud. So when a non-customer comes in, they want to cash a check, what we have to do
line drive.
over the Green Monster, what we have to do is we have to call our customer to verify that they wrote the check before we can cash it for the non-customer. And the system is so stupid because
Alex Bregman.
sometimes the customer doesn't answer the phone. So we can have that person like standing there for like
Center field.
5-10 minutes, and like we're trying to call the person and get a hold of the person, and they're like not answering the phone. Or it could be like a business, and maybe the business is closed, So if the business is closed, then we can't call to verify because there's no one there. They closed up for the day. So the person would have to like come back like the next day to like maybe, cash their check. Maybe it's like a payroll check or something like that. It's like the most stupidest system ever. The process takes so long. Because we got to go into the account. We got to find the number. We got to call the number. Sometimes they don't answer. Now the person's getting frustrated. This and that.
Stretch runners at first and third.
My other bank didn't have anything like that. I got here and they're like, oh yeah, you have to do it this way. I'm like, what? Like fraud is everywhere. Like I get fraud is everywhere. But to me, that's such a slow process. Or it's like a bad process of like handling it. I think when people open up accounts here, it should be a case where like they can say they can opt in or opt out to where like, hey, if you write somebody a check, do you want us to call you to verify the check? Yes or no? I think that should be the case. So that way, if we look into their account and they have it set to like, no, don't call me, then they could be subject to fraud. Then we don't call them. Rather than just calling everybody. Because sometimes we'll call people, they're like people in like their 80s, and like sometimes they don't know what's going on. They're like confused. They're like, why are you calling me? Of course I wrote the check, this and that. It's like, ugh. We win. We swept them. And then not only that, so we have to call them. Oh, and then we have to write the person's ID number. We have to write their birthday, the expiration date, and the issue date, all on the check from their license. And then, we have to write all that on the face of the check before we can go any further. So we have to do all of that before we can cash the check. It's so much.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Like, we have to write all that information on the face of the check before we can do anything. Is this a 4-game series? It is very old school. It's stupid.
And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Yeah. And like let's say we call it business. And whoever issues a check at that business, let's say like a somebody in the accounting department, they're in charge of writing the checks for that business. We call it business. They send me to the accounting department, whatever. And then so we have to, first of all, we got to call the business. We got to get sent to the right department. And then they have to verify the check. Not only that, if it's a business that we're calling, we have to then write whoever we talk to on the phone. So we have to say, per Ashley Smith, that we can cash this check. And then we can now write the person's information on the face of it. So we have to write all that stuff on the face of the check before we cash it. And we struck out. It's such a long, tedious process.
Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment.
Because the bank is trying to look out. Not only are they trying to look out for the customer, but they're trying to look out for themselves too. So if they say, "Oh, did you call this person?" I can say, "Yeah, I did." "Oh, but you didn't put who you talked to on the phone. You didn't write it down on the face of the check that who you talked to." So they can just pick out any small things to be like, "Oh, you didn't do this, so kind of got to write you up because you didn't follow protocol," and it's a lot of things they do to try and cover themselves.
We head on now to the top of the third. No score. Man at first, 1 away.
Number 10, Ben Simmons.
All right, let's now strike out. But yeah, that's my little rant.
And that is out of play.
This is one of those situations.
Oh yeah, not only that, we have $8. We have an $8 check cashing fee. But I feel like a lot of banks have check cashing fees for non-customers. So I don't think that's uncommon anymore. But yeah, they do woo!
You can put it on the board. Yes.
Ricky Morty, Ricky Morty, Ricky Morty, Ricky Morty, Ricky Morty, Ricky Morty, yeah. Ricky Morty, walked in the club, it's just me and my shorty. Ripping on my 2 young, gripping on my 40. Shooting with that 3, yeah, I'm very sporty. Balling like a sport, dunking on the court. Got this badass bitch, yeah, she going to New York. Dropping off the top on a brand new Porsche, yeah, the roof got divorced. Yeah, Ricky Morty, Ricky Morty.
So, what was I gonna say? So, back in February.
Got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
But you know what? Sometimes a lot of people still do because they figure, okay, I work for this company now. I'm going to be getting checks from them all the time. I might as well open up an account here. So some people have no choice. But here's the thing. Here's another thing. So back in February, we got our manager and assistant manager gave us all lists of names of people who have HSA accounts with us, health savings accounts with us. They have those accounts with us because of their jobs, but those are people who also don't have regular checking accounts with us. So they gave us a list of names. They divided the names up. and gave us a list of names of people to like call them and see if they wanted to open up an account. Oh my god! So we would call these people and they'd be like, no, no, thank you, or like, yeah, I'll call you back, and never do, or just sometimes just hang up. Oh my gosh, it's so stupid. I'm like, why are you making us pester these people? They only have health savings accounts with us. They probably got accounts, at other banks. They just have it here because, they have to. All the people we called, nobody opened up an account. Oh, but it wasn't, I forgot, it wasn't cold calling. We did look into their, but no one really pays attention to this. I guess it's like whenever you open up an account, you can like opt in or opt out into like phone calls. But no one really pays attention to that, so we only call the people that opt in to phone calls. But they were still like, why are you calling me? Because people forget about that kind of stuff, Ooh, I can't see again. Josh Hader. I hate him so much. I cannot wait to finish school.
The other way.
I have 5, including this class I'm going to take this summer. 6 total. But after that, I have 5 more classes. Hopefully, hopefully I can finish up by this time next year. Computer IT. I really want to work from home and away from people.
Simmons, the runner at first with 2 gone.
I'm going to steal off him. Oh, he didn't throw it. Why didn't you throw it? Why are you taking so long? This man just stood there for like 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
So bottom of the 9th, here's the second base.
We're on a mean, disgusting winning streak right now. It's unbelievable.
This to center field.
That's a blooper, you asshole.
And it drops in.
Have people who spam open accounts just to collect the... No, we don't really have incentives for opening up accounts. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the account side. Oh my gosh. I just boasted about our winning streak and we blow the save. I don't really pay attention to like the account side of things because I really don't care because I'm just trying to finish school. Wow, I just boasted about our winning streak and we give up the win. Kansas City didn't do that. They didn't give up 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th.